Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to our premiere. Uh, this is our very first premiere program for Online College Today, being sponsored in part by Lipscomb University Online. And uh, this is a great opportunity to reach out and talk a little bit about the various online programs we offer, talk a little bit about life as we know it with everything that has transpired in the last year or so. It seems like online has become a more fixture, let's say, in the education field, in the world of academics. And so we just wanted to reach out and start a little conversation, give you an opportunity to learn some things and grow a little bit. My name is James Bush. I'm a senior admissions advisor here for Lipscomb University's online program. And again, I'm just honored and privileged to have this opportunity to reach out. We're going to try to see if we can do this on a weekly basis where we can give you some information to encourage you, maybe entertain you a little bit. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. We're just thankful for, again, the opportunity to speak and to do this. I'd like to take an opportunity to just shout out some folks who have been helpful, appreciative to all my eCam family. The eCam Live family has been so supportive, and that's actually the software I'm using to come to you live and present some information to you, and just like that. So in case you forgot who I was that fast, right? Okay. Well, let's just talk a little bit about what it is I do. My goal, my job and my goal here is to assist working adults and transfer students who have maybe not achieved all their academic goals. Maybe they started a degree program with a particular college, but life got in the way and they never had an opportunity to finish. And they'd like to go back, earn that undergraduate degree. And I believe we have a program here that is really incredibly designed specifically for the working adult and that transfer student who's looking to do something. You can do it all online. That's the great thing about it here. So again, shout out to, I see some of my friends out there, uh, Corey and Laquita. Thank you guys for chiming in and checking me out and our premiere broadcast here. Again, I'm here coming to you live today from Lipscomb University here in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee. And that's awesome location. This is what they refer to as the Athens of the South. There are so many colleges and universities in the area. And with that being said, um, it's kind of interesting with all the colleges that are available here in this area. You might think, well, then why Lipscomb? What's the Lipscomb difference? And let's see if we can break this down a little bit and talk to you. I've got notes, so don't mind me. I just want to make sure I give you the right information. So our school and our program, the Lipscomb difference, is really built on some pillars. One is faith, one is community, one is knowledge, innovation, and of course, service. Lipscomb stands firm in its commitment to shaping the world by educating students to equip them for good work, not only in the office, but in their communities. We believe that difference in our academic, rigorous online programs will help you become an accessible person in your particular workforce. And we want to make sure that we've done all we can. We have a great faculty that immerses themselves in our students, and will surround you with a community of active learners. That's kind of important as well. So you'll have support. Immediately, you'll add value to the workplace as you develop and you apply the things you've learned, not only again for your job or your work or your career, but to be able to enhance your community. And we'll keep you abreast of the things you need to do to personally grow and develop as well. So every step of your academic journey, you'll have support from a success coach who will be there to help you schedule courses, encourage you, build you up uh, until graduation. Once that graduation is completed, you're now ready to take your place in the world and make a difference, we believe, with a Christian viewpoint that'll be of service to, again, not only your family and your community, but the world. So that's a little bit about why the Lipscomb difference. Now, I prepared a little video for you. If you would like to learn a little bit more, let's take a little more in-depth look of the Lipscomb Online degree program as it lays out. And then I'm going to walk you through a brief PowerPoint presentation. And again, we'll just see how everything goes. So just sit back, relax, enjoy, and let's learn a little bit more about Lipscomb Online.
So, you're curious about Lipscomb Online. We know that an online education can be a little daunting. We get it. Let us show you how everything works. We are all about putting you in control of your schedule. You've got plenty of things demanding your time. With our fully online program, you'll be able to spend time on your coursework when you see fit. Although we are welcoming the modern age, we pride ourselves on our personal connection. Each student will have one-on-one access to their professor. Questions, comments, and advice will all be communicated directly between student and professor. Your personal success coach is available over the phone or by email to help you select classes, navigate your degree path, and so much more. Our Christ-centered, academically recognized tech-savvy content will bring your learning to life through interactive lessons, competency-based education, and more. Lipscomb Online is a fully accredited degree completion program that offers students the option to earn credit for what they already know, while choosing the format of your classes with the options of a Lipscomb University bachelor's degree or master's degree. Speaking of earning credit for what you already know, we believe you should be able to leverage the skills and knowledge you already have. Our unique assessment center will give you the ability to earn up to 30 undergrad credits or 6 graduate credits in one 8-hour day. Our professional evaluators will assess you on 45 different competencies. What is a competency? It is the ability to do something successfully or efficiently. To meet the requirements of your degree plan, we give you the chance to show what you know. Up to 30 credits in a day, with the average credits awarded being 27. There will be 2 formats for you to complete your classes, FlexPace and SetPace. With FlexPace, you earn the same degree as a traditional online program, only faster and for less. We give you the ability to enroll in 4 months of classes for one flat rate. During these 4 months, the number of classes you can take is unlimited. The more classes you can complete, the more money you save. And you can enroll in 8-week terms. The rate is determined per credit hour. Speed up or slow down, depending on your schedule and personal learning path. Faculty will work closely with you to be sure you're prepared for the final course assessment. We want you closer to earning your degree and advancing your career. Find out how Lipscomb Online can help you activate your tomorrow. Call 615-966-1100 or visit lipscomb.edu/online.
Alrighty. It seems like some of you enjoyed that little video. That's great. And it's informative, and we're going to take the opportunity to kind of break some things down a little bit. And again, I'll make sure as we wrap up to leave that information back up there again, where you can ask more questions. You can reach out to me directly. I'd be more than happy to talk to you. Now, I'm actually a graduate of Lipscomb University. Yes, I'm a Bison. Um, and I'm an older returning student as well. I started out, if you don't mind me sharing my personal story, my little testimony here. I started out in college like everyone else, right out of high school, and I grew up in Wisconsin, so it was kind of expected. My parents wanted me to go to school, and I went for the first year and a half or so. I actually stayed on campus, but it was tough. It was really tough, and just don't think I had the maturity at that time to really pursue it and do it. So I had a tough conversation with my father as I explained to him I wanted to take a break. I wanted to work and start living a little bit, and then I would go back to school. And of course, he didn't think that was the path for me to go, but he respected my decision, and I was allowed to do that. And I have to say, many, many years now later, here it is, I was able to return to college. I actually returned to Lipscomb. Um, I did our program that I'm talking to you about today. I had an opportunity to utilize the previous work experience I've had from the various jobs I've had in my life and earn up to 30 college credits that I could apply toward my degree. And I did it, that was done in one day. Can you imagine that? 30 credits that you could apply in one day. Well, you're saying, James, how do you do that? How can that be done? That's a good question, but we actually have broken that thing down. We have a way to demonstrate it. We have a way to do that, and I want to make sure as we get into our PowerPoint presentation, I'll explain it to you. Again, it's something that's exclusive to Lipscomb University. Um, I don't think and I researched this before I actually applied here. Um, there's not a lot of schools that offer anything like this, and so I want to let people know that is possible, but it's not a glorified correspondence program or something like that. This is a rigorous academic program, and you will definitely be challenged, but you will grow and you will learn and you'll develop. I just want to look out in the chat room here. I see we've got some comments. Um, hey, how are you, Miss Laquita, Mr. Corey? I see you guys out there. And yes, it is. That they made a great point about having worked. Let me see if I can actually. Okay, I'll keep that one for sure. Um, but yeah, that's one of the things that you can do. I mean, this honors the work-life balance that we all need, where you can actually continue to work a full-time job, have your family responsibilities. If you're like me, you may also have responsibilities in your faith-based community. And then you're still able to find time to go to school, be a full-time student, and not feel overwhelmed, not feel just just dragged down. I think that was one of the things that was incredible. And my father passed a couple of years ago, but I was able to uh, proudly share with him that I kept my promise. I went back to school. Not only did I go back to school, I finished with honors, and I'm just so grateful that I had a chance to do that and share that with him. It was a big milestone in my life. I appreciate his support and my family's support, my wife's support, and everyone that helped me along that journey. And again, I believe that because I was in the right type of a program, and again, it really helped me develop personally and grow. And as you can see, I work for Lipscomb. Um, and that was also a blessing to be able to have that opportunity to not only get an education, but also get a job out of it and continue to grow and develop. So uh, it's awesome. It's an awesome experience. And Corey asks if I've been sharing. Let's see. Oh, thanks for sharing the experience. Okay. Yes, sir. Well, yeah, I'm not. He was asking about the Bush family, like the baked bean family. I'm not one of those Bushes. Well, I don't know, man. Let's check. Let's check the family tree. I would love to find that out. If I am, I tell you, I love that product. So, but I tell you, Corey, he's just teasing me. We had a laugh about that the other day, and I think that stayed on his mind. But yeah, yeah. Um, let's take a look, shall we? Let's walk through the program a little bit. Let me show you some specifics about it. And for sure, if you're online now and you're live and you want to ask some questions, feel free. I'm here to do that. I want to help and assist you as best I can. So I'm going to just change our scene up here a little bit with our beautiful, that's the George Shin uh, building rendering that you're seeing there in that drawing. Is the home of our entertainment and arts programs here on the campus of Lipscomb University. And we like to say, activate your tomorrow today. Why not get started today? The more you put things off, and you guys know this, that life has a way of just showing up and it'll add more and more to your plate. And before you know it, you're way down the road and wondering, what happened? How did I get here? And that's what I like about our program. It gives you that opportunity, again, to take either things you may have learned if you're a veteran, maybe you have some military training. That can actually be transcribed in a credit. We'll talk about that. And then your just basic work experience that you have. You've learned and grown and developed some competencies through your work, through your job, and perhaps that can also earn you some college credit. So let's walk through this a little bit and talk about how this program looks and how it works. So we're going to talk about the undergraduate programs right now. We're going to talk about the admissions process and the next steps. That's kind of the agenda I've set. However, we do have master's degree programs that fall very similar into the same format. Um, and we're going to get an opportunity to do that. I think that's what I'm excited about with this program of online college today. We're going to have an opportunity to introduce you to some programs, to some instructors, to some students and alumni who can tell you better what their experience has been like, and maybe that will resonate with somebody out there, and then it'll give you the motivation and encouragement you need to go back and finish your degree. When you hear some of these incredible stories, I recently had a student who she decided that she had it on her bucket list to go back and finish college. And when she came, she was, I believe, 77 years of age. And she got motivated by going to her granddaughter's graduation. And she saw a woman graduate who was 92 years old. So she figured, wow, if she could go back, I can go back. And she did. And she took one class at a time. She worked uh, for 25 years in a law firm. So she didn't necessarily need to go back to school, but it was something she had always wanted to do and accomplish. And so she did it. And we were there to motivate her and um, encourage her, support her every step of the way. And she finally got an opportunity to graduate. And last year, even in the midst of a pandemic, she was able to graduate, and her family was so proud. And she's just an incredible person. And just a shout out to my friend Linda Ryan. Linda, thank you for allowing me to work with you and assist you and support you every step of the way. You encouraged me, and I like to think we did the same. We tried to lift each other up. And so, again, that's one of the things we do here at Lipscomb. And I just want to thank her for the opportunity to do that. So let's go and jump in here a little bit. So our undergraduate format is broken down to 3 16-week terms. So think of it as 8 weeks each. So there's spring, there's summer, and there's fall, 3 terms. Spring term 1 is 8 weeks. Spring term 2 is 8 weeks. Summer 1, summer 2, fall 1, fall 2. You get the idea. So we go to school all year round, but again, it doesn't feel very taxing to you. I mean, this is a model that I think works really well. We also work on a one-on-one faculty coach model. Our coaches get involved with our students, and they're able, even though it's online, you're able to form connection with them, and that's awesome. One of the other facets that I enjoyed was having a self-pace. A lot of online programs are formatted in such a way that at the beginning of the week, you may have a question, a case study, a problem you have to work out, and then by Tuesday, there's something you have to submit and turn in. By Thursday, by Saturday, you're usually taking a quiz or exam. Ours is a little different. Again, it's self-paced in that you know what your work schedule looks like. You know what your home and life schedule looks like. And so this gives you opportunity to kind of work your schooling and your academics around what it is you have to do in your regular everyday life. So I think that's kind of an important aspect. Some people may be early risers. Maybe they want to wake up early and get a couple of hours in before they go off to work or start dealing with the family. Or maybe you're a night owl. Maybe once everyone's in bed and everyone's asleep and the house is quiet, you can get an opportunity to work then. So, but I love the fact that there aren't these benchmarks that are mandated that allow you to kind of work through your work week, because from week to week rather, our schedules may change, but our school schedule may not accommodate that change. But here at Lipscomb, we do have a flexible self-paced program. I think that's very workable. Our classes are available all year round, and we have a very user-friendly learning platform that I think will help you to stay on top of where you are. Now, most colleges will offer what they call PLA, or Prior Learning Assessment. And that's basically simply this: being able to CLEP exam, take an exam where you can demonstrate you have the objectives of that particular class or whatever. And if you can demonstrate you know those objectives and you can accomplish those goals, you can pay a fee, take the exam, and then you're done. You have that class added to your credit roster, which is kind of interesting. Um, I think for the most part, that's usually done through a third party entity. Most universities don't offer it themselves per se, but there's a third party that will stand in and do proxy exams for you. So that's an option. Now, if perhaps you're in the military, maybe you've been enlisted, you're active duty, you're part of the military, or you're getting ready to finish your term. Uh, we actually allow you to transfer military credit in. There are courses and maybe in leadership along those lines that you've taken that will actually be transferable into your college coursework as well. And then, of course, let's say you've gone to a technical school or 2-year or junior college, community college, and you've got an associate degree. Well, you're able to transfer those credits in as well if you desire to finish a bachelor's degree. And so, again, these are three things that Lipscomb offers. Most colleges offer them, but we offer them as well. But I want to introduce you to the crown jewel of our program. And this is what helped me, was our Core Assessment Center. Now, our Core Assessment Center is a one-day. When you hear that term assessment, you start already thinking about, am I going to be taking some type of test or examinations of some type? Not necessarily so. Our core assessment is a one-day workplace simulation. I had to let that marinate for a second. So imagine you were working for a fictitious company, and this is a typical day on the job. You have the opportunity to demonstrate various leadership competencies that you may have learned from various other jobs, various other roles you've had. And if you demonstrate them at a undergraduate or graduate level, that can actually earn you what we call an E-badge credential. And then that E-badge can be transcribed. I think it's like $170 to transcribe an E-badge to 3 college credits. So wow, in one day, you have the opportunity to earn up to 30 college credits that you could apply toward one of our bachelor degree programs. That was the one that won me over because I had a lot of work experience. Remember, I stopped college at an early age, but I had a lot of work experience, and that work experience turned out to help me and do me a world of good when it came to credit. So imagine after my first week and I did the assessment center, now I was halfway to completing my bachelor's degree. So I was motivated, I was fired up, and I was ready to do that. And that's one of those, again, it's something that's exclusive to Lipscomb that you probably will not find in any other college in the area at all. The ability to earn those credits in one day. That's awesome. So let's look at a couple of programs we offer. And the reason I even created this program and would like to do a weekly program is because I'd like to introduce you to some of the program chairs of the particular programs we offer. So we do offer something in the world of psychology and psychology leadership. In fact, we also offer a certificate for it's the LADAC certificate. I think it prepares you to be able to take the examination for the LADAC certificate, and that would make someone certified to work in drug and alcohol counseling. And there's a big need for that still in our world today. And so this particular psychology has a track that will actually lead you down that trail if that's something that you're interested in doing. Public administration. You know, one of the things, if we haven't learned a lot about this country in the last year regarding our politics, is that one of the things everybody was focused on was the national federal elections. But a lot of times policies are made on the local level in the municipalities and in your local and state areas. And this was an awesome degree that will help you understand if you decide to want to serve in public service and get involved and have an opportunity to make policy on a local level. That's where it's so important, it's needed so much. Strategic leadership. Again, this is a program that we offer, and you can get it in a Bachelor's of Arts, Bachelor's of Science, or a BPS, a Bachelor's of Professional Studies. And all that really is, a Bachelor of Professional Studies is a term that the world of academia is kind of using. It basically means adult learners is what we're basically talking about. So you'll start seeing colleges of professional studies, and that's all we're really talking about, adult learners. You're not in a classroom per se with 18-year-olds right out of high school. You're working with adults, and so that's kind of what that degree refers to. Of course, we do offer business leadership. Again, uh, that's something that's, Lipscomb has a great reputation here in the Nashville and Mid-South area in terms of the business community. A new program that we offer is customer experience, and that's a great program in terms of if you have a business or work for a smaller business, understanding the path that your customers take in their day to day. How do they get to you? How do you get them to the point where they're purchasing your services, your products? Understanding that journey that the customer takes and making adjustments. We saw a lot of this going on in 2020 due to the pandemic. Businesses who, for the most part, let's say like the local fast food restaurants. Suddenly, no one was able to come and sit in the restaurants. They had to scramble. They had to find ways to adjust. What can we do to make a great business decision to help our customers? And so you start seeing a lot of them were delivering. They put together various pickup locations in their parking lots to keep everybody safe from that standpoint. So it's an awesome opportunity to understand what their customer experience and journey is like. Data analytics. That's another program we're offering. I'm going to try to get one of the program chairs to come on and help us with that. It's an awesome opportunity as well that we saw take place during the pandemic, where you basically will take diagnostic tools and skills and use data and numbers to help your company, to help your organization or your small business to make the right types of decisions they need to make to be able to uh, remain viable in this time that we're in. With, of course, with Amazon moving into the area and bringing lots of jobs with them, supply chain and operations management position. That's a degree that we offer that we're excited to present. We're looking forward to seeing some of our graduates from the program have that opportunity to work for such a national company as Amazon. Technology management. This is, when you hear that term, I got to kind of clarify that a little bit. Technology management in this regard, we're actually teaching you how to manage an IT department for a company or organization. I just want to make sure I'm a little more clear on that because it can be a little convoluted. Then, of course, our RN to BSN nursing program, which is doing really well, and I think that's one of the things that I'm most proud of, having worked with some of the people in that particular college. We have an awesome executive director who is just so passionate about uh, just pouring her years of experience into our nursing students, and now more than ever, you saw what happened again with 2020. We need those nursing students, those medical professionals to step up and be not only compassionate and have the heart to serve, but have that technical acumen they're going to need to be effective when something comes along like we experienced. And I'm excited for those young ladies and young men that are going to be a part of that program. Also, now, here we are, Nashville, the music city, the it city, as they say. What would it be if we didn't offer an entertainment management degree? This is a great degree from the standpoint of it's not just focused on music. We know this is Music City, but it's focused on a lot of behind the scene things in the music industry, as well as other arts related industries, dance, theater. Um, Somebody may be interested in public relations. Maybe they want to be uh, a particular artist manager and go into management. All those types of things are covered in this degree program to give you a well overall view of the entertainment industry and how you can kind of develop personally. Obviously, we have a lot of celebrities and industry related organizations here in Nashville. So it's a great opportunity to network and to grow and to build from that standpoint. Integrated studies. This is a degree that we offer, which gives you the opportunity to, let's say you started off and you were doing business, but suddenly accounting seemed to just be your niche. That seemed to be the thing you want to really hone in on, but you're taking all these business courses. Integrated studies is a great way to give you an opportunity to customize or fuse those areas so you don't lose those courses that you learned, the things you studied in the business acumen. You can keep that and as well as continue to add on your accounting and kind of customize your degree, if you will, for the lack of a better term. Organizational communication. This is a newer program, but it's going to take off. And because, as you could, again, we keep referring to 2020 as a year that really exposed a lot of things. And one of the things that was so important was that organizations and companies were able to communicate not only to their administrative staff and team and their workforce, but also to their customer base in terms of how they're moving forward, what types of changes may take place. And this is a skill set that a lot of companies are looking for. So now let's talk about the admissions process because I'm basically almost done here. Our process is relatively simple. On the screen, you see our email address, our lipscomb.edu/online. If you go to that particular link, you'll be able to apply online. It should only take about 15 minutes or so. If you have attended a previous college, and never were able to finish, we'd love to be able to add those credits that you earned. As long as it was a letter grade of a C or higher, we'd love to add those to your transcript here. So we'd ask you to provide us with an official transcript from all the schools you attended, so that we can see if those classes will be able to transfer over and help you accelerate in terms of getting your degree. Then we're going to have a sit down. We're going to talk with you, whether it's virtual or over the phone, whether it's in person. We're going to have a discussion because we want to get to know more about you as a student. What are your goals? What outcomes are you looking for? How can we help? And we want to make sure we have a great understanding of that. And then we'll do our best to put everything together, get you approved, get you accepted, get you enrolled in school, get you a success coach that will work with you and assist you until graduation. You can do this. You really can. Again, I'm a living witness that somebody who's been out of school more than 20 years or more was able to come back and finish with honors. I mean, I'm not saying that from a braggadocious standpoint. It's just that's how good the program was. It really helped accelerate me. I think I was more of a C student when I was a younger person. Never imagined I would graduate with honors from a prestigious private university like Lipscomb, but I did. And if I can do that, I'm here to encourage you and let you know you can do that. So let's talk about cost, tuition, undergraduate tuition. In our video, we said before, and I may play that again just before we head out, the set pace option is $525 a credit hour. So if a typical class is 3 credits, you're talking about $15.75 per class. The flex option, that's more like your subscription base. It's almost like a Netflix kind of situation, if you will, where you can pay $4,800 for a flat fee, and for 4 months you can take as many courses as you can get in that time frame. Perhaps instead of taking 8 weeks to finish a class, you can finish it in 3 or 4 or 5 weeks. Then you can just go on and add another class and add another class. Again, financial aid is available for those who qualify, so we want to make sure we let you know that. And again, our tuition, I think, is in standing with what's in the area. And who knows, maybe you work for a company or organization that would like to form a partnership with us. We do our MOU partnerships with various companies here in Mid-South. And by that organization, it doesn't cost them anything to sign up and get a partnership with us. But what it will do is it will save you 20% off the tuition, so not only you, but your associates and your coworkers can also benefit if that organization is looking to do a partnership. And we're doing those all the time, so we're excited about that. Again, here's our information, our call action. The number is 615-966-1111. That's my personal phone. That's my phone number right there. So if you call that, you're going to get me. I will be here to serve and help you with the admissions process. Again, love to hear your stories, hear what it is you're dealing with, what you're going up against, how we can assist, how we can serve you. That's what it's about. I appreciate I just appreciate you for tuning in and just hanging with me for a few minutes. Again, we're going to try to make this a regular weekly feature where we can come. Let's break down some of those individual programs a little bit. I'll talk to some other individuals on our campus about some other programs that we may offer that you might be interested in. And again, just anything I can assist you with in regards to if you're desiring to go back to school, what what types of things do I need? What are the next steps? I'd be more than happy to help you and assist you with those things. So I think uh, my time is coming to an end here. Again, I want to thank Corey and Laquita for hanging in there with me and showing up and some great questions in our chat, our comment area. Just appreciate them so very much. There's an awesome couple who they're doing an amazing work in Alabama, and I would definitely tell you to see their website, one of their sites you want to go to, Blind Guy and His Wife and Their Life. Check that out on YouTube and watch some of the videos and some of the individuals. They do a great job of featuring some of the local entrepreneurs and people in their area and some of the things that they're doing. So I appreciate their support and being with me today. Again, I'm happy to assist and help anybody who may need that assistance, who needs that push, that encouragement. What can I do to assist you, to help you if you're looking to go back to school? If you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, it doesn't matter. We're here. Our program is very flexible. Again, it gives you a great work-life balance. Share this with somebody, even your young people who maybe they're in school for a year or so and now they've decided, I think I might want to do online as opposed to being on campus. Maybe they don't have a comfort level. Well, that's understandable, but I just want you to know we do have an option for them if that's something, again, that they're desirous of doing. We definitely would want to help them and assist them in that regard. So let me, before I head out, I'm going to show our overview video one more time, and then I'm going to leave you with our contact information, our call action, if you will, so that you can get those numbers, get that information down. Again, James Bush is my name. I'm here to assist and help you in any way, shape, or form as not only an admissions advisor here at Lipscomb Online, but as an alumni, as a graduate of the program. I can talk to you in great detail about it, and I just appreciate you guys so much. Let's take a real quick overview look of that video, and then we'll be back to close it out.
So, you're curious about Lipscomb Online. We know that an online education can be a little daunting. We get it. Let us show you how everything works. We are all about putting you in control of your schedule. You've got plenty of things demanding your time. With our fully online program, you'll be able to spend time on your coursework when you see fit. Although we are welcoming the modern age, we pride ourselves on our personal connection. Each student will have one-on-one access to their professor. Questions, comments, and advice will all be communicated directly between student and professor. Your personal success coach is available over the phone or by email to help you select classes, navigate your degree path, and so much more. Our Christ-centered, academically recognized tech-savvy content will bring your learning to life through interactive lessons, competency-based education, and more. Lipscomb Online is a fully accredited degree completion program that offers students the option to earn credit for what they already know, while choosing the format of your classes with the options of a Lipscomb University bachelor's degree or master's degree. Speaking of earning credit for what you already know, we believe you should be able to leverage the skills and knowledge you already have. Our unique assessment center will give you the ability to earn up to 30 undergrad credits or 6 graduate credits in one 8-hour day. Our professional evaluators will assess you on 45 different competencies. What is a competency? It is the ability to do something successfully or efficiently. To meet the requirements of your degree plan, we give you the chance to show what you know. Up to 30 credits in a day, with the average credits awarded being 27. There will be 2 formats for you to complete your classes, FlexPace and SetPace. With FlexPace, you earn the same degree as a traditional online program, only faster and for less. We give you the ability to enroll in 4 months of classes for one flat rate. During these 4 months, the number of classes you can take is unlimited. The more classes you can complete, the more money you save. And you can enroll in 8-week terms. The rate is determined per credit hour. Speed up or slow down, depending on your schedule and personal learning path. Faculty will work closely with you to be sure you're prepared for the final course assessment. We want you closer to earning your degree and advancing your career. Find out how Lipscomb Online can help you activate your tomorrow. Call 615-966-1100 or visit lipscomb.edu/online.
Again, thank you so much. Let's look at a couple of questions I saw in the chat, and I just wanted to kind of deal with that. And then, is the summer session shorter? I know it says there were three 16-week terms, and yes, it is a little shorter than the spring and the fall terms. In fact, our next summer term 2 start will be July 5th, and then our summer term 2 will end and our fall start will begin August 23rd of this year. So I appreciate that. That's a great question. Again, I just wanted to shout out some of the folks who reached out. Um, that's awesome. Okay, what degree options do you have if I have credits already? That's a great question because that's one of the things we want to meet with you about and kind of decide. You may have some credits in one particular area, but something else as you've gone on and you've developed more work experience, there may be another area that you're leaning more toward now. Our integrated studies could be a really good option for somebody. So you don't lose those credits per se. You're able to take what you had and add on to that and finish a degree that you can kind of customize for yourself. So that's a awesome question. We appreciate that. Oh, thank you guys so much. Yeah, I'm trying to continue to honor my father, who again was a big part of my life, motivated me, and I was grateful and just encouraged to be able to go back to school and finish my degree and share that with him before he passed, just so that he would be aware of and know, hey, it was important. Like I said, it's important to me that I finished the journey I started, and that he was the one that was encouraging me all the way to continue to do that, and so that's why I really appreciate what we have here in terms of our support. Again, we not only have undergraduate degree programs, we have graduate master degree programs. So perhaps some of you might be interested in that. If you want to tune in next week, we'll deal with that. We'll talk to some folks about our master's program and give you an opportunity to learn a little bit about what those programs are like. We'll talk about the costs. We'll let you talk as this series goes on. We'll let you talk with some of the faculty and staff. We can get them on during the summer months and have them assist us in our questions. Um, let's see, I got one more here. How long would an online program take if I already have 60 credits? Okay, well, 60 credits, that's a lot of credits actually. You're halfway through our program. Our program to get a bachelor's degree is 126 credit hours. So if we were able to transfer all 60 of those credits over, you're already halfway through the program. We're talking about average person probably, think about it, if you were to participate in our core assessment center, where you could earn up to 30 credits in one day that you could apply to some of that. Now, that would put you to 90 credits. And then you're talking about only 30 some odd credits away, a year, year and a half at the most maybe, and you're done. You could be finished with your degree. So again, thank you for those questions. Those are great questions. I appreciate you guys spending time with me and asking those. And again, we will definitely make sure that we deal with your questions, because we want you to make an informed decision. We want you to be able to have a comfort level. We want to assist you as much as we can in terms of cost. We recognize we're still just kind of coming out of a pandemic, and so it might be a little tough in some areas, but and if we're just being transparent, there are not a lot of scholarships for older or working adults that are out there. It seems like if you're a younger person, you're coming right out of college, there's a lot of scholarship opportunities, but there are some. And so we'll work with you. We honor scholarships from wherever they may come. I know sometimes churches will actually offer scholarships to some of their members, and we'll honor those and take those to help you do what you can to make, again, make this something that you can accomplish, something you can do. You want to get it off your bucket list. You want to get that degree. You still have things that you're interested in. You still have things you want to contribute to. We want to assist you with that. We want to help you with that. And so as we're living longer, we're constantly learning. As the expression goes, we're lifelong learners. We're learning every day, all the time. And so we want to make sure that we salute that. And again, so I thank you for those questions. I appreciate those. I'm just, again, just motivated here. In fact, here's something we're going to do. Because if you've stuck with me this long, even if you're watching this in the restream, if you stuck with us this long and you're really serious and you're curious about what you can do, I'm going to suggest you reach out and contact me and ask me, James, I'd like to go back to school, and I'm going to see if we can get you that 20% discount on the tuition. And that would be for our summer term 2 start, which is July 5th, or our fall start, which would be August 23rd. If you're interested, let's see if we can get you a 20% discount on top of what we've already spoken about, to assist you, to help you to not only go back to school, but again, we want to help you develop personally and make a difference in your niche of the world, in your community. We want to see you do some great things out there. And so if we can help, and we know that this is something that people are concerned about nowadays, the cost of education, we're going to do what we can. So, but I don't know how long we'll be able to hold on to that. But 20% off nowadays, if you check around, you won't find a lot of schools that are offering that at all. So that's motivation, hopefully, for you to seriously think about it. Reach out to me. Again, let me know if there's something I can do that I can help you with. I would love to do that. Here's our information again. Lipscomb Online, 615-966-1100. There's our email address. Our link is our website address, I should say, lipscomb.edu/online. Hopefully that will help you. Again, I thank you so much for allowing me to spend some time with you today. We're looking forward to making this a weekly program where we can assist those who are interested. Tell your friends about it, share it with them. If you know somebody's looking to go back to school and wants to finish, let us help them with that. Again, I'm James Bush. I'm your humble servant. I'm here to help serve you and help you accomplish your goal of finishing your education, getting out in the world, and doing bigger and better things to the glory of our Lord and Savior. Again, thank you so much for your time. Keep an eye on this network. Keep an eye on this. This is something we just started, but we look to continue to add to it. We want to have you come along with the journey. Again, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Look forward to seeing you next week as we talk a little bit more maybe about our master and graduate degree programs.